Hello there, my name's Lee. You're going to know me as Crankiest Fozzie. That's my gaming name ever since I was probably about 14. I've been gaming for a long period of time, ever since I was little, since my brother had a Super Nintendo and I used to jump on it whenever he wasn't in, and he'd come home and tell me to get off straight away and be very annoyed that I would be doing that. But I've been gaming for a long time and I'm very much into it. So what I wanted to do, this is a bit of a random start as well, because I'm playing Football Manager and that's what I'm going to be focusing on completely. I coach football at under 14s level. I'm quite knowledgeable about football. I watch a lot of YouTube Football Manager videos and I do get some inspiration from that. The likes of Bust the Net is very inspirational tactically. Loki Doki for a little bit of a sit back, relax and have a laugh. He's not such a tactician, but his content is quality. Do recommend watching. And also Fox in the Box, don't forget to mention him, because he was the first I started watching on YouTube actually. So props to him, he's done well. I enjoy watching your content, all of you. Now getting back to myself, I have been playing Football Manager for a period of time and I've got so into grips with it and learning the sort of engine of the game. A lot of credit comes down to Bust the Net. I've read both of his books, they're very good, very knowledgeable, and he's helped me a great deal. I now feel that I'm comfortable enough to produce my own content, whether it be fun or stressful. I wanted to give it a go. I'm not in it for the numbers, I'm not looking for the quick buck. I've got my own business and I'm not here for money at all. I'm here to have fun. I don't care if I have 1 subscriber or 100. However many learns from me will be fantastic. But if you're here for tactical content, you've come to the right place. Now, this is a really random start, I've got to be honest, because if we take a look at my season, first of all, actually, let's look at me. As my profile, I've chose a Sunday League footballer with 0 badges. So that basically means that I am this. My stats there, all I've focused on is man management, which is probably the most important element of management, and I've put the extra point that I had available on tactical because I'm a bit of a tactician. So looking at my season, this is how I started. This is really random how I've just gone, do you know what, I'm just going to start recording. I could have started up here, but I've been talking and threatening to create a YouTube channel for a while and do my own content, but I got to a point where I was like, I don't want to do all the graphics, it takes time, it's hassle, so I'm not going to bother with any of that. I'm literally just going to upload the videos, watch away, have fun, like if you do. If you don't, I understand. But I'm also mid-game. I just want to show you, I've got a number of ways of playing. I do try some eccentric thing. I don't stick to one thing at a time. I'm literally like, look at the team, where's the strength, where's the weaknesses, what transitions, what positions, how can we exploit, and I look to do that. So the way we're playing at this precise moment, I don't know what's happened to my team because it's all gone a little bit crazy there. Edwards down there, what is going on? Anyway, I'm playing a 4-3-3. It turns into a 4-5-1 if I make these two support, but we get into the tactics later. I just want to show you what we're doing in the game, how I change things, and that's it basically. So looking at this game here, we're playing St Albans, who are 17th now, with this current 2-0 lead against them. We play very, very nice football. Now the aim of the game with lower league management, and what I find is if you play anything above standard, it's very difficult to be successful long term, because I find that if you, with attacking mentalities, you will play out from the back and your defenders will look to keep the ball and they look to play the ball out from the back. Naturally, you don't, because you got the option of playing out from the back, but when you do that, you're in jeopardy of losing the ball and conceding. Now, the way I like to play the game is the best way I can, and it's very difficult to find the right way, but I seem to think that I'm, with Buster Net's help in the past, quite good at what I do. Now, let's stop talking about me and just get on with the game. So, I've got a number of players here. Antwi, a lot of loanees. I feel like I'm a little bit all over the place at the moment because I'm trying to explain when I'm sort of into the season, which is a bit hard to do, to be fair. But let's just play the game as I would. So, we're currently 2-0 up with 14 minutes played. Here goes. So, what I'm looking at in a match, first of all, this tool here is the most important tool of them all, because if you're focusing on the possession and where you're going wrong, it's clear to see here, and then I tweak based on that. But you always get a lot of clues. I'm playing on key highlights. Let me go to comprehensive because I'm not seeing enough to explain. So at the moment, where you see Whitehawk around this section is on 0%. The opposition are not even bothering to attack me, really. They've got one winger on attack here. They've got an advanced forward on attack. But we seem to be closing down. I've got 2 ball winners in the middle. Let's see what happens here. So Kane looks to pick that up. It's cleared. Morrell Williams picks the ball up. He's running at the defence, trying to cause panic. It's cleared. Marsh Brown is there. No, nothing there. We play very, very good football for lower league management based on the fact that I'm not looking to play masterful football. I'm looking to win matches. That's all I look to do. So there is a situation here. You've got a winger on attack on the left and you've got an advanced forward. They're obviously looking to try and play the ball in behind. Now, I've got a centre-back that's on cover. Now, with that, that basically means that anyone who's playing the ball over the top, he's looking for that. So it's very hard to play against that if you set it up right. And your defensive line is the most important part of that. Winning the first ball, if not the second ball, and creating counter-attacks based on that. So, what's going on here? Edwards picks it up. He rushed that a little bit, but we're playing on a standard mentality, so it's a bit mixed. So what they got, box to box midfielder in the centre, ball winning midfielder in the centre, deep line playmaker and defend. So they're not threatening. I'm looking at the action zones. I've got it up on the widget on the screen here. They're getting a little bit of luck now. They're growing into the game. Tiggy. Lawton picks it up out wide to the wing back, looking long for Antwi. Antwi heads the ball on, but there's not enough support. It's Marsh Brown. What's going on there? Offside. Okay. See, I don't have the sound on, so I can't hear the whistles going. But so far, fantastically well. 2-0 up, 38th minute. Getting some yellow cards. I'm thinking that they've pushed their defensive line a little bit higher now, because if you look here, we have 6% in our third of the pitch. So what I'm thinking is there's 2 options. You can push the high defensive line up, or you can push it down. Now, what I tend to do, you can do that also just by reducing the mentality, because look at that defensive line, it automatically moves by going up or down. So I'm going to go with a counter mentality, and I'm going to start passing into space. So you've got a free kick, pick it up, it's cleared, the recycle, took a shot, completely wide. Okay, so not fantastic. Let's move this up to extended highlights because I feel like we're getting way too many. So Marsh Brown picks it up. He's not got no options ahead of him, so he's looking long, passing it into space. It's a nice attack. It's nice, it's very nice. Now my content might not be the most exciting, but if you want to learn tactically, you most certainly will whilst watching me. I don't stick to one thing. I literally read the game. Penalty there. I read the game, I make decisions, and 9 times out of 10 I do get results, but there are occasions where nothing will go. It comes down to many factors, but we are absolutely bossing this division, absolutely smashing it. Now Dartford are obviously above us, but we're still unbeaten. There was a couple of games that I played earlier on in the season where what you'll find is when you are, the media prediction was 6th, to finish 6th to begin with, and my board target was to finish in the playoffs. Now, whenever you play a team that's expected to finish below you, they tend to go defensive. Look at this. So you've got a defensive fullback, a defensive fullback on defend, and a defensive fullback. So teams don't like to come out against you. So when you get that, I just made a huge mistake there. I was talking whilst selecting. That was a bit bad. I was telling the team I wasn't pleased. 3-0 up. What a ridiculous manager. And I say I'm a tactician. Got that wrong. But yes, so when the opposition teams don't want to come out and play, I guarantee you, right, looking at that, they are playing structured. They don't want to come out. In fact, you can tell their defensive line really isn't moving. Look, they are coming forward. There's very little options, which means that we can close it down all day long. It's easy. But when you haven't got decent attacking players, sometimes it can be really difficult to break them down. But it's about knowing what roles to switch to make it happen. It's offside. Well, it wasn't. Okay. I need to go to Specsavers by the looks of it. So 8 shots, 5 on target. Tiggy with the corner. So just to tell you a little bit more about me, I'm 32 years old, been around for a while. I am a season ticket holder at Brighton and Hove Albion. Recently made it to the Premier League, which is fantastic. I do hope we stay up, and I have the faith. I do actually go to games and I sit around. We've got obviously being a season ticket holder, people around us, we talk to the same people, and every time I go to the game I'm like, gonna lose today, because that's how I was at the beginning of the season, because I was really worried about how good we were going to be, especially with the signings that we made. I wasn't 100% convinced, and we was picking up points, was beating teams. We beat we beat West Brom 3-0, we beat West Ham 3-0 away, beat them 3-1 at home. We've had some really, really good results, but whenever I started expecting results, then all of a sudden it went a bit pear-shaped. So then I went back to the reverse psychology, saying, oh, we're going to lose, and then getting results again. So hopefully we can do it, and hopefully we can stay up. But I have every faith in Chris Hughton, even if we were to go down, that we'd keep him, because I think he's a fantastic manager. A bit too defensive for my liking sometimes, but he's got to do what he's got to do with the resources he's got. And that is a fantastic cross counter. Unlucky for Antwi, didn't make it. In fact, what I'm going to do, because Jaden Antwi here is a fantastic player. He's on loan. Where have I got him on loan from? AFC Wimbledon. This guy is immense. At Vanarama National South level, he's so good. His pace is 15. I don't think there's a striker quicker than him in the division. He's got strength, agility, acceleration, his finishing, his composure, determination off the ball, even his positioning. You can play him as a deep line forward if you wanted to. and he will link up because he's got average teamwork, but at this level, sort of 10-11s are good. Anything below, I've got a certain DNA in a player that I look for. They got to have certain traits, otherwise I do not sign them, and I've learnt that a lot of that from Buster Net and Fox in the Box. But yeah, we've got such a good team. I've really brought a good team together, and we're under our wage budget. We're doing it really well. This is another player, by the way, Hugo Logan, on loan from MK Dons. He's fantastic. But I'm not going to go into all of the spiel. You will see bits and bobs about all of these players. So what can we do? I need to save some players. Tiggy over on the left. Now this is the sort of thing you're going to see me do, which is, you might think, what are you doing? Midfielder centre. He is positioning off the ball, nothing special, but passing, flair, determination. He is more than capable of playing out there on the left. So I'm going to make him a winger support, and then I'm going to switch him to attack. You need more than one route to goal for a start. So if you was to have too many players on support, then you're not going to penetrate enough. I mean, you can play support throughout the team and still score goals, but I feel that you need a couple of attacking, depending on circumstances, depending on who you're playing against. But in this match, I want to attack with a couple of options, and what I want to do as well is, this is a new loanee, Hugo Logan. I'm going to bring him on for Lawton, and I'm going to make you an advanced playmaker. Off you go, Sonny Jim. So what's going on here? We're still bossing. They're not getting anywhere near our goal. Nothing to worry about here. You don't need to change mentality. Like, a lot of people go, oh, let's go attacking, let's go control attacking. When it's working, don't change it. It's only when there's signs. You'll get a lot of signs, and the AI is not that good on this game. You'll be surprised how easy they are to manipulate. It's all about transitions, but I haven't got a scenario yet to sort of explain all that, but when it happens you will see it. So that's a long run. That's all they've got. They can shoot from distance. They can't get anywhere near my box. So 70th minute, we're looking hunky-dory. Oh, set plays are individual to open play. Now if I concede a goal from a set play, just wipe it off, another one bites the dust, move on, next, thank you very much. Because at the end of the day, the tactics that you see on your screen there are all based on the way you want the match to play. You can't, like, I've set up my set pieces and they are very good. I've done them all myself. I don't download tactics or anything. I used to download tactics. In fact, stop. This is what I'm talking about here. Now you see that the opposition are now 13% in my third. That means that they are producing some good football around that area. So what have they done? They've gone support across the board there. So deep line forward. So they're trying to play in the hole here. So there is something very simple I can do here. I'm going to drop you back to a D-mid. I'm going to put you on defend. Then I am going to full back. In fact, hang on, let me cancel that for a second. Cancel. Right, so they're playing deep line forward, inside forward support. So yeah, defensive midfield there. Winger on the right. So my left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you back there, and I'm going to turn you into a wide midfielder. Now, wide midfielders are fantastic because all of these roles that you see, they've got like standard instructions that you've got within. Now, some of these instructions basically tell the player how they're going to play it, of course, but you don't have to go with what's there. You can literally, like for example, he's a central midfielder. I showed you that earlier. his best position is central midfielder defend. So I'm going to put him on a wide midfielder. I'm going to tell him to hold position because he can do that. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do with him. So basically what I've done there is I've locked down the right side of my pitch. Okay, I'm going to leave this on attack on the other side because I need an outlet. If you play, in fact, what I am going to do, sorry, on this is I'm going to say more direct passing over on that side. Okay, and he's got that. I'm looking to see who's going to make the risky passes. So you've got Logan doing it. Here, there, he's an advanced playmaker. The idea is to have somebody who is going to produce the goal-searching passes, the key passes that are going to unlock the opposition defences. So I'm locking down my left side, I'm releasing my right, and I'm going to bring you back there in defend. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go control, but I'm going to do it cautiously. I'm going to do it structured. I'm going to play slightly deeper, pass into space, and more direct passing. That is it. That's all I'm going to do. Sorry, that is not it. I'm going to go narrow as well. There you go. So now what I'm looking to do is shut up shop in this section, which straight away you've seen that reduce. More. Don't reduce anymore. Alright, so they're making a change. There you go, it's dropped back down. So now we've shut the shop up and we're looking in behind. We're not looking for possession. Oh, they're coming back up. The time is getting on, so I'm not too worried at the moment. 89th minute. Go on, Marsh. Play what you see. Inside active, nice. Playing to Cleggan. I thought that was going to be another incident there. Okay, so with structured, all you will see is your back line will stay put, and your front men or attacking players will just focus on what you've asked them to do. So basically, you're stretching the pitch. You're making it as, oh dear, thank God for that. You're making the team come at you, which means that there's going to be holes in behind. So they're attacking. There you go. Win that back. Good boy. Where's that pass? He's on fewer risky passes, so he's not going to pass it long. Marsh Brown's looking for a long ball. There's not enough support up there, if I'm honest, because we are quite deep. I need more players pushing forwards with them, really, but I'm looking. Oh dear, we're getting chances against us. I know this is only like a few minutes. Roam from position to allow players to show for the ball. What you want to do is, if the player's got the ball at his feet and he's looking for a player who's structured and going, I'm not moving until you pass the ball to me, alright, basically I need them to show for the ball sometimes. So I'm playing slightly deeper, roam from position. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to retain the possession, and that'll do for now. That's it. So Kane, Cotton, Cleggan. To be quite honest, I should really be playing more possession-based player roles. At the moment, I'm not. I'm playing poacher and winger on attack. I could change that to make them hold the possession, but hey ho. It's Logan to Marsh Brown. Nice touch there. Cotton to Logan. Nice triangles there. What's going on? So it's a throw-in. That was a terrible pass. I thought the whistle had blown. So yeah, this is what you see. First game, first video, and this is how I roll. Very tactical. Good win, good win. In the end, I did let them back in with the shots, as you can see. Possession-wise, though, we absolutely battered them. Fouls were quite too high for my liking, if I'm honest. Probably my defensive line. With regards to defensive line, you can push up. You can drop lower. It really depends on the match circumstance and the opposition that you're playing, but if you watch more videos you will pick that up as you go. Or alternatively, I really do recommend watching Net because his videos are tactically amazing, and I learnt a lot myself. I've even used it at my under 14s level and it's brilliant. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you very much. Take care. Goodbye.